$30,000 of equity. What if you own 10 of those? That's $300,000 in equity gained just in the last 12 months. This video is to make sure that every single person in the world who's interested in buying a home, selling a home, investing in real estate knows exactly what's going on. There's a lot of information out there. And when you have the wrong information, you cannot make the right decisions. News headliners, your mom, the bartender, the stock market, your dog, everybody's telling you what to do in the stock market today, or in the real estate market today. And you're getting the wrong information. So you can't make the right decisions. You're scared. You don't know what to do. You don't know what's happening. You feel insecure. You don't know if you should get something for your family or if you should wait for the next 25 years and you'll probably be better off if you wait. The answer is short and sweet. Hey, you're not gonna be better off if you wait for the next 25 years, 5 years, or 1 year. You need to get a home for you and your family, would you agree? And the people who own homes, the people who are homeowners, they have, on average, a $250,000 more net worth than somebody who actually rents a property. Look that up. It is all over the place. You want to make the right decision for you and your family, and that's the first place to start, is getting a home for you and your family. So the topic today is, hey, not buying a home for you and your family is a mistake. Let me tell you why it's a mistake. All this information on the news, I'm gonna pull the cat out of the bag, the rabbit out of the hat. I'm going to hit the major topic right away. And I'm gonna talk with you about forbearance and foreclosures. Everybody's freaking out about this, right? 9 million, 6 million properties in forbearance. I don't care if it's 12 million properties in forbearance. The number is 6. 6 million properties went into forbearance sometime between 2021 and 2022, October 2022 right now. The other thing is foreclosures. How many homes are gonna be foreclosed on? Everyone's thinking about 2008. The reality is this isn't 2008, and I'm gonna tell you why it is nothing like that. So let's talk about forbearance, all right? The news is telling you there's 6 million properties in forbearance. There's 1 million properties in forbearance. We don't know what to do. These homes are gonna get sold. These people are gonna lose their homes. They're gonna be on the street. Home prices are gonna go down forever. And they're not telling you what's actually going on. So let me talk to you a little bit about that. What's really going on is over 50% of those properties that went into forbearance, they're already paid in full. They're done. They're already paid in full. That means out of those 6 million properties that went into forbearance, half, 3 million properties, they're done. They're paid in full. There's no risk there. There's no problem. Nobody's wondering what's gonna happen. Those guys are cool. They're safe, good credit, everything's good with them. The second 38%, they've already worked out a repayment plan. You know what that means? That means they talked to the bank and they got it figured out. They didn't lose their home. They're not going into foreclosure. Nobody died. They already worked it out, right? And then there's 17.2% that's actually still in trouble. What does that actually mean? That means out of the 6 million properties that are actually in forbearance, or that went into forbearance, that means 1 million properties actually have a problem, right? So what is that like? So let's pretend all those properties just come on the market today. 1 million properties on the market. Well, what you don't know is that there's 5 or 6 homes, or 5 or 6 offers for every single home on the market across the country. I'm not talking about Texas, Las Vegas, the busy markets. 5 to 6 offers for every single home on the market, right? So if another million properties come on the market right now, I mean, what's gonna happen? There's 5 million homes sold, 6 million homes sold in 2021 per year. That's 500,000 homes per month. So another million homes come on the market. That's not even double what's usually sold. So if there's 6 million homes sold a year, 1 million come on the market, they all come on at the same time, which they're not going to, right? The banks don't just release all the homes at the same time on the market. They release them slow and steady. You know, they got to figure out all the numbers, figure this out, kick people out of their homes. And if those homes happen to be able to come on the market at the same time, that's only 7 million homes, dude. What does that mean? There's 5 offers for every home on the market, and instead of there being 5, there's 4. Dude, nothing's gonna happen. There was 2 offers for every home on the market in February before COVID happened, by the way. 2. It was busy then. I remember when people were saying, hey, you know, I think the prices are high. And now what are they saying now? Dude, I should have bought last year. The prices are high. Dude, it freaks me out, man. Everybody's just throwing out all this information without knowing anything. So all the forbearance homes come on the market at the same time, 1 million more homes. Nothing's gonna happen. 4 offers for every home. Everybody's gonna get more than they're asking for, just like right now. And nothing's gonna happen with the economy, right? Does that make sense for everybody? Hope it does. You know, all those homes go into foreclosure, same thing. What happens with if all of the people, all of the investors who are renting, what happens if their tenants don't pay rent and they have to sell their property? Well, that's not gonna happen. Let's pretend another 1 million homes comes on the market. Hey, nothing's gonna happen, man. The numbers do not make sense. And when the numbers don't make sense, things are just done by emotion. You can't do things by emotion. If you get all emotion, tell me an emotional decision that you've made in your life that was good. Probably can't think of any. I know I can't. So let's talk about the good things in the market. Let's talk about what is stimulating this economy, why this is actually happening, why are homes booming, why is everybody buying, why are the most savvy people buying, and the people that don't know what's going on hiding underneath their table and not doing anything at all. Well, number one reason is because $7 trillion got injected into the economy last year. $7 trillion got injected into the economy. Now that's 20% more money just floating around the US, floating around the world. Who knows who else printed money? Maybe Europe printed money too. China printed some money. Everybody's printing money. So that's more money floating around, going in the food server's pocket, going in the banker's pocket, going into the company's pocket, the owner's pocket. And those people are taking that money. The smartest people are taking that money and they're putting it into real estate. You're watching the stock market go up. You're watching all these different areas just go up in value, and you're watching a massive transfer of wealth. And the people who are in the game, the middle class people who are in the game, those people are going to be the people that move from the middle class to the upper middle class, or maybe even the wealthy class, because they're not sitting back wondering what's going to happen. They're not hiding underneath their table. They're not asking the bartender after having 44 beers what they should do in the market. They're making moves. They're like, hey, my money's sitting in the bank making $0 per year. I'm going to do something else. I've tried this for 20 years. It didn't work. I'm going to try something else. So they're getting in the market, guys, and they're increasing the wealth for them and their families. Let me tell you, the average gain in home equity in the last year is over $30,000. That's average. That's not the people with the multi-million-dollar home. That's the people right in the middle. What if you own 10 of those? That's $300,000 in equity gained just in the last 12 months. That doesn't count the other years when you bought it. So it's absolutely insane when I'm hearing all of these news headliners, real estate's screwed. If you buy, you're gonna die. That's how it makes people feel when you're seeing these headlines that are like, home prices about to plummet. Talk a little bit more about that today. So let's hit the most important one first, supply and demand. Look, if you had a water bottle and you were in the desert, I mean, what is this supply and demand thing anyways? What is it, right? What does this crap mean? All these people are talking about supply, demand, inventory. Dude, I don't even know what that means, first of all, right? You're sitting there listening to the news, you're like, dude, I'm confused, man. Like, these are big words, you know? So what does that even mean? It means that if I'm in the desert and I have a water bottle, I don't have a water bottle right now, but if I had a water bottle and I'm in the middle of the desert and I'm the only one that needs water, I have it with me. I already have it. I don't need to buy more water. I don't need to buy more water. Now, if I don't have a bottle of water, I don't have it. It's gone. I'm in the middle of the desert, you know, and there's only one left. Maybe I would pay, you know, it's me, the bottle of water, and maybe I'll pay $5 for it, right? But if there's 1,000 of me out in the middle of the desert and there's one bottle of water and we all have $1 million, who's gonna pay the most for that bottle of water? You know, I'll pay all my money if I'm thirsty, wouldn't you? And that's why these house prices are going up, because there's not enough homes. There's not enough homes, not enough property, not enough investment property to actually fulfill the demand of people who want to buy a home. Everyone's like, I need a home for me and my family. I'm tired of renting and paying somebody else's mortgage. I'm tired of renting and paying somebody else's payment, dude. This doesn't help me. They want to pay for theirs. They want to pay for their own, for them and their family, to create memories, right? The problem is that there hasn't been a lot of people selling their home between February 2022 and right now. Now, in February 2022, there was over 6,000 people who were looking to buy a home in Las Vegas. Over 6,000. There was only 1,800 homes to choose from. What do you think's gonna happen with the best homes? The best homes had 30 offers on them, man. And so those house prices shot up, 30 offers. The people are like, dude, I've lost 20 homes in a row. I'm gonna get it no matter what this time. I'll pay 20,000 extra. I'll pay 30,000 extra. I'll pay 100,000 extra. And they did. And home prices went up, right? Right now what you're seeing is now there's getting close to 4,000 homes on the market, and now there's still 6,000 buyers. Still 6,000 people that want to buy a home for them and their family. So the market isn't blasting off like this. It's kind of more going up a little bit steady now. And home prices for next year are predicted to appreciate somewhere between 5 and 8% by multiple people. NAR, what is NAR? NAR is the National Association of Realtors. They keep track of stats across the United States. They're predicting that it goes up 8% next year. Fannie and Freddie Mae are predicting that it goes up in the 5% next year. Who's Fannie and who's Freddie? Right? Those are the people, those are the banks that are giving you the loan for your home, and they're tracking the market, right? And the biggest people track the market. Do you think they're paying more attention to the market than you are? When they're giving out hundreds of thousands, millions of loans per year? Absolutely. And they're predicting a 5% increase at least next year in 2022, right? So supply and demand, really big deal. When there's not enough to go around, people start overpaying for things. When there's not enough chicken in the store, people start overpaying. Right? We saw that last year. When there's not enough toilet paper to go to the bathroom, people will overpay for the toilet paper. And if they're not, I mean, would you have been willing to overpay for toilet paper last year when you didn't have any? You know, 20 people walking out of Costco with 50 rolls of toilet paper per package, and they have 18 of them stacked up on 3 different carts behind them. You can't find toilet paper for 2 months. What would you have paid for that toilet paper? You know, that's what's going on with houses right now. Houses are like toilet paper last year. And the last thing, did I say interest rates already?
You mentioned it, but you didn't go into why.
I didn't go over it. So I talked about supply and demand. I talked about interest rates, and I talked about inventory. Let's talk about interest rates, man, all right? So I'm gonna show you something right now that a lot of people don't notice, okay? People have been talking about, oh my God, the home prices are high. What am I gonna do? They're up more than last year. This is a bad deal. I'm gonna show you exactly why right now is an excellent time to buy and why you're still paying the exact same payment that you were last year in 2021 before, when that home that you're looking at was $300,000. Now it's $400,000. I'm gonna show you exactly why you have almost the exact same payment, if not a cheaper payment today than you did back then, all right? Let's roll. All right, so we got a $300,000 property, right? $300,000, this was February 2021, right before COVID happened, right? Now today, we're in October 2022, and we have the same exact home. It's $400,000. Everybody's looking at the surface and saying, oh my God, home prices are so high, this is a problem. They have to come down. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna overpay. I don't wanna overpay. I'm not gonna pay $400,000 for a home that's worth $300,000. That doesn't make sense. They have to come down. People are not gonna be able to afford homes anymore. Home affordability is going down. Let me show you why that's not true. In February 2021, the interest rates were close to 4%, all right? So the payment on this $300,000 home, let's just say it was $1,500, okay? Now the interest rates today are about 3%, all right? That's 25% less, 25%. The interest rates are 25% lower, right? And the home price is 25% higher. So if you're not familiar, what happens when the interest rate goes down is your payment goes down on the property, on the investment, on your home. When the interest rate goes up, your payment goes up. So even if we stayed at $300,000 for the next 1,000 years, if this interest rate went up to 5%, 6%, 7%, 10%, 20%, the payment on this $300,000 home is going to skyrocket. What actually happened was the opposite. Interest rates went down. So the people last year that were looking at homes at $300,000 said, wow, my $1,500 payment just went down to $1,000 per month. Dude, I'm gonna go buy a new home. And so many people, the most savvy people, saw this, including investors, and everybody said, dude, it's time to buy. I'm gonna go buy. And you started seeing this frenzy in the market starting in about June last year, right? If you were talking to me last year, by the way, I was saying by July 2021, we're gonna be seeing home prices shoot back up again. People are gonna start buying. And that's not information from me, that's information from the #1 real estate economist that I talk to every couple of weeks. And I don't listen to my information. I'm not an economist, but I use his information and I use that to direct my own personal investing, the information that I share to other people so that I can actually help people achieve their goals at the same time as me achieving my goals. So that being said, home prices are $400,000. This home is worth $400,000 right now, but the interest rate's 3%. Dude, the payment is still $1,500. So you're probably looking at everybody, why the hell are people buying? It doesn't make any sense. These guys are idiots. The truth is, they're not idiots. They saw this and they noticed the interest rate's down and their payment is the same. And they're like, dude, I'm gonna keep buying. So right now, today, in October 2022, the majority of places around the United States have the same payment or lower than what they did in February 2021 before COVID started. So we pretty much have not appreciated, at least in monthly payment at all. And we're headed up, man. We're headed up because things go up over time. Property values go up over time. 3 to 5% is the norm. that property values go up per year. Last year, they went up 19%. They've gone up between this time last year and this time this year, they've gone up 19%. On average, that's $30,000 for the people who actually bought a home. And if you're looking at this thinking, hey, 3 to 5% isn't that much when the economy could go down next year, it could go down 20%. What happens when another 2008 happens? Everybody's thinking about 2008 and nobody's actually thinking about what the reality is. Nobody has the right information. And I know I'm giving you a lot of information right now. But the problem is that the right information isn't being shared on the news channels. That's why I'm doing this, man. I want people to have the right information. This is the reality. Let's talk about the last 6 recessions in the US. The last 6 recessions. Recession number 1, 1980. All right? Recession number 2, 1981. Jesus. Good thing I wasn't alive back then. Recession number 3, 1991. Recession number 4, 2001. Recession number 5, 2008, the big one. Everybody remembers that one. And recession 2020. We all remember this one too, right? We all remember these last 2. Let's talk about what happened to home prices during all these recessions. 1980, home prices went up 6%. How come nobody told you that? Kind of weird, right? 1981, what happened? Home prices went up 3.5%. 1991, home prices went down 3%. 2001, home prices went up 6.6%. Isn't that insane? 2008, home prices went up, or down 19.8% on average across the whole US, right? And in 2020, home prices went up 7.3%. That means that there's only 2 recessions out of the last 6 recessions where home prices went down. Don't you think that's information that you want to know? That the news isn't sharing with you? Why isn't CNBC, CNN, Fox, whatever the other news channels are, sharing this information with you? All of these recessions, home prices went up. 1981, 2001, 2020. You know there was a recession last year, right? And you watched home prices go up yourself. So I hope that take this information and apply it. Apply it to your life. Apply it to the decisions that you make on a daily basis. I shared a lot of information today, and I'm going to be going into more detail on each of these things from now on. Every single week, I'm going to talk about people who are buying. What are their challenges? What are the hardships? How do you get around them? What's going on in the economy? What are the problems people are facing? How are they really not problems and they're really opportunities for people? We'll be talking about people who are selling, people who are investing, so that you all can make the best decisions for you, your family, and your future. That's my goal. I want to help people make the best decisions for them and their family and their future, because what I found is that every time I listened to the news and I freaked out, nothing went well for me. As a matter of fact, nothing happened at all. And when I actually took things into my own hands and I said, hey, let me figure out if this information is actually true. What is the right information? At that point, I was able to take control of my life and say, hey, this is actually the right move to do. And just in case it's not the right move, this is how I can make sure that it goes well for me and my family, right? So, hey, hope this helped you today. If it didn't help you, that's your problem, because there's a lot of information here, a lot of good information here, a lot of true factual information here. And that's what I want to share with you guys. So, hey, when you need to get a hold of me, call me. Call the office, 702-527-4236, 702-527-4236, 702-527-4236. I want to help you. I want to help you reach your goals. I want to help you reach your real estate goals. I'm not going to talk to you about how to make your favorite drink at the bar. I don't know how to do that. I'm not going to talk to you about the stock market, man. I don't know anything about the stock market. I'm going to talk to you about real estate, investing in real estate, a home for you and your family, how to sell your home for top dollar. And I'm going to help you to make your dreams a reality in this market, the market 1 month from now, 3 months from now, and 5 years from now. I want to be the person you trust, and I want to be the person you look to for that information for you and your family, because I want you to do well. I want you to be successful, and I want everybody that I come into contact with to be blessed and to do the best that they can in life. I want to help them get there. Dude, you don't have time. You're at work. You don't have time to look up all this information. That's why I want to share it with you. So hey, hope this helped you guys. Be great today. Make it a great day. And whatever you need, I'm here to help.